What is up, you guys? Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you are not. I am your girl, Kia Cartel, here providing another reading for my Aquarius gang. Y'all already know the drill. Once we hop into the reading, take what resonates and leave what does not for whoever the hell it does belong to. Do not force anything to be a part of your story that does not feel like a fit. Okay, past, present, future. This is the energy of those that you could be involved with or energy that is looking to come toward you. We're tapping into all of that shit. I don't really have any idea as to where this shit is going to go, but I do have some things that I want to point out from my downloads earlier today. Before I do so, I had so many of you hit me up on Instagram requesting that I do other signs in regard to your different placements based off of your sun, your rising, and your moon. Okay, I think that is an amazing idea considering we are taking on a lot of things based off of our other signs as well, right? So if your moon sign is Pisces or Leo, you want to kind of be able to understand why things are happening from a different perspective based off of that placement in your sign, in your chart. So, if that's something that you are, interested in and you are new to my channel, let me know what you were thinking in the comments. But I am going to have other signs today as well, or tonight. I know everybody is in a different time zone, so it, when you catch it, you catch it, you know what I'm saying? So click that bell so that way you're notified every single time that I do post a video, and make sure that you're hitting that subscribe button so that way we can continue to grow our family, because I have some amazing shit that I am working on, and I wouldn't be able to do it without y'all. So why not be a part of the shit so that way y'all can be a part of the shit, you know what I'm saying? We are going to go ahead and jump straight into this reading. I do want to start off by saying everything that I had been shown and given today as far as just clarity on your read stemmed around me letting you know that your journey is not their journey. Say that shit again, DJ. Your journey is not their journey. Okay, so as you are moving into this direction of seeing things differently, feeling things differently, exploring the world in a different way, and it seems like people just don't get it, it's because they just really don't get it. They're not supposed to, though. You know what I'm saying? You are supposed to be experiencing the things that are already set in place for you. And what is set in stone for you may not be somebody else's goal. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump into the energy as far as what you all are feeling. What is in my eye? Something was in my eye. God damn it. So I do feel like, again, a lot of you want this adventure. A lot of you need some excitement. A lot of you are looking literally to the sky for answers. I do feel a lot of you are very curious about what is next and how things are getting ready to take place. A lot of you have amazing things that are in the works. It's just hard to really get into the mood when you can't really see it. It's like, I can feel it, but where the fuck is it at? So a lot of you are just needing something to really give you some type of excitement. You need to do some type of traveling, some type of relocating, whether that's a staycation, vacation. We need something. All right. We do have thirst coming out. I feel with it dropping like this instead of upright, there is someone who actually craves you. Okay. I think that there is a person who can actually see a future with you. And I do feel for a lot of you, you can also see that same vision when it comes to this person. But I do feel with it being upside down that there's some hesitation with pushing forward in a specific relationship, right? I think that there needs to be more clarity as to where things are going for a lot of you, or what is this? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? We've been in the same spot for a little bit, baby. I need action. I need movement. I need you to show me that you give a damn about making this, more. It just feels really, confusing is what I want to say. You guys also have Primrose showing up. Use your instincts, okay? You are not feeling the way that you are feeling in a situation for no reason. I need you all to have more faith in your intuition, and I need you all to pay attention to what you are feeling. Quit sweeping things under the rug. Why? I just really need to know why. Can someone tell me why you're sweeping things under the rug when it really, really bothers you? Because at the end of the day, it's bothering me that it's bothering you. I don't like the fact that someone here feels like they have to hold back how they feel and what it is that they want to say based off of someone else's emotions, right? You are clearly putting other people before you, and that shit is just never okay. There is something that is taking a real abrupt ending, okay? Things are changing very drastically for someone here. So you are going to feel out of place, right? Things are going to feel real uneasy. You are going to really have to sit yourself down to have that conversation and tell yourself that things are okay. I'm here to tell you that things are okay. You are having to be pulled in a different direction because this is what a lot of you ask for. A lot of you ask for clarity in a relationship. Is this person really in love with me? Is this person being faithful? And then all of a sudden things get awkward and people start to get distant. And now you're wondering why this shit is happening. Well, you asked for clarity. You did. You asked whether or not a person was for you or whether this job was for you. And now you're seeing a change in motion behind people's, character, and like things are just getting awkward. That is your clarity. I need a lot of you in this moment to understand that you ask for things to be revealed to you, and this is how it's being revealed to you. If a person is acting funny, if a person is pulling back, it's because that person at the time of you elevating is just not in the same motion. It's just not supposed to work. We have spent a lot of time, and I'm saying we because I am right along with you guys, okay? Like I've sat there and like tried to force things to be more than, what it's supposed to be. I've asked for clarity and I've asked for specific answers. And when I was given it, I was kind of denying it, right? I was denying the fact that it was showing up the way that it was showing up and not how I wanted it to show up. So you do have love coming through. I think, a lot of you long for a real love connection, whether that is, with an intimate partner or with family. A lot of you just long to feel loved. A lot of you want to know that you are cared for. And a lot of you just want to have someone or people to lean on, okay? You do have fierceness coming in the reverse. So a lot of you are definitely getting out of a very toxic situation, okay? This is a situation that had you fueled up every single day. You love hard, you love genuinely, and you love deep, but at the end of the day, you weren't receiving what you were giving. We have talked about this so many times in your reads over the past few days. It's honestly getting to a point where it's like, okay, enough is enough. All right. We need to do what we are set out to do. We need to take more action and put in more time toward the things that actually make us feel good. Being involved with the person that does not support you, being involved with the person who continuously cheats, being involved with the person who is completely in denial, let alone just very insecure about what it is that they have going on. If you are a person who is now at the place where you're like, no, I know me, I know what I want, I know who I am, I know what I'm going after, why are we waiting? And how long are we going to wait on this person to get to where you're at? I'm not saying be an asshole and ditch the person. If you truly love them, stick it out. But I do feel if this is something that has been a continuous cycle and you feel like you have been pulled back even further than the steps you've attempted to make prior, baby, it's time to move on and it's time to adjust. You guys have intuition. Intuition also came out upside down, telling me a lot of you are forcing, like I said, a lot of you are forcing your intuition to not be what it is. Like, damn, ain't no way that, a nigga could be cheating on me. When all the signs point to, he's cheating. I don't know why I'm using cheating as an example. I do feel like a lot of you could be going through a very ridiculous third-party situation where there is, someone who is involved that just doesn't even belong. It doesn't even make sense. Like, why is this person here and how the fuck did they get here? But either way, someone here deserves answers and someone here deserves more. I think if it is clear as day that a person you are involved with has their attention elsewhere, it's not fair for you to stick around and wait until that person is ready to show, you the attention and the affection that you deserve in this moment. So don't hold yourself to any low standard because you are waiting on somebody. We have vision coming out upright with the clear. You know what you need. You know what you want. You know where you're going. I do feel like nature is a very big part of someone's need right now. Okay. Someone needs to be going out on walks. Someone needs to be close to water. Someone needs to feel the grass, take off your socks, check the grass first, but take off your socks. Let your toes rub in the roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone here just really needs to take time to seek solitude and be one with nature. We are air signs. Okay, we are like what keeps the world going. Okay, that, you know what I'm saying, that burst of wind, baby, will wake you up. So I need a lot of you to get outside, take a few breaths, take a few deep breaths, and understand that things are okay. It is not as bad as it seems. It feels like it is the end of the world for a lot of you in many situations. I don't know why, but the word abuse just popped up into my mind, which is something that is not okay with me. You know what I'm saying? I do not feel like a lot of you need to be going through, you know, any physical abuse, of course, but mental, you know what I'm saying? Like verbal, all of that shit is like unnecessary and uncalled for a lot of you in this situation. So sacred union is just telling me love is coming toward you regardless. I think a lot of you find yourself, right? You get to this point where you're like, all right, cool, bitch, I'm back. I'm me. I feel somebody's energy coming through very strong. Like, I got this. I'm making it happen. Let me get back into how I used to be, because that is who I really am. You are amazing for that, because it takes a lot to really tap back into that energy when you've gone through such an emotional toll. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the energy as to what is going on for my Aquarius gang. All right, you guys are doing an amazing job when it comes to recognizing your worth in this moment. Thank you. So we have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. This could be in many different situations that I am feeling. I feel like a lot of you are going through this with family specifically. A lot of you are having to really say, you know what? I love you, but this is not a time for me to involve myself with you. I love you. So since I love you that much, but I love myself, you know, more, I'm going to distance myself, and I'm going to give us the space that we need in order to heal properly. Because for a lot of you, it's like if I stick around, or if I'm around a person any longer, it might turn into a scene, you know, and I mean the crime scene with the yellow tape. You know what I'm saying? So we want to avoid all of those things. I think a lot of you have definitely dealt with a person who is very narcissistic, someone who is good at getting their way, pouting, throwing tantrums, someone who always makes it about them, you know what I mean, can never understand where you're coming from. And that in itself is just annoying as fuck, because it's like, okay, you want me to understand you, but you're not willing to do the same for me. Who really gives a fuck about who here? We do have dates showing up. Okay, so a lot of you are definitely outside. A lot of you are enjoying not only the weather, but your time. Okay, time is good. But I feel with this golden mirror, this is for a lot of you. Okay, this is in regard to you like dating, but not really feeling it. Dating just isn't what you would like it to be, right? I do feel like there is a person for some of you with this going on. There's a person that you do have more of an interest in. So dating just isn't it, because you don't really give a fuck about these people. You just want that person. But at the end of the day, you, I think, are going through this situation specifically to recognize that the person that is constantly on your mind may actually be your person. So karmic relationships do surface, having to recognize that you're not really going to find what you're looking for in these people that you just naturally get from the person that is willing to actually be in your world. There is someone who is not forcing it. I think this person is probably giving you time, or maybe vice versa. The energies are interchangeable, but maybe there has just been some silence. So you've tried stepping out and it's just not the same. It's just not the same here for somebody, right? Like you're not getting the same vibe that you were once getting. And it's weird and it's bugging you the hell out. We do have heart with the key showing up. So welcoming new love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. For a lot of you, there is a conversation that is going to take place in regard to the connection that you have with this person that you just cannot get out of your world, right? There is a reason that this person is kind of in the background, in the distance, and I think that this person knows that you'll be back. I'm going to say it just like that, or again, vice versa. But either way, someone here is getting to the point where they are finally recognizing that they do not want to go after that type of character anymore. You continuously date people who are different, but very much the same when it comes to certain qualities, whether that is their relationship with their mother, their father, where they've come from, their background as far as just how they get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're used to a certain type of vibe. I get the vibe that some of you are into, you know, bad boys. And baby, with bad boys comes problems. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's cute. It may be a little sexy. It may be, you know, nice to have a little thug sometimes, but there comes a lot of pressure when it comes to being involved with someone who is mentally still in that state of being. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person that I am visualizing is just very rowdy, very large ego, really just thinks that their shit don't stink. You know what I'm saying? And for you, it's like, okay, you know, yeah, you're cute or whatever, but don't get beside yourself. So that energy is very, very specific. I do feel like this person is, you know, consistently thinking about you just as much as you think about them. Whoever I'm talking to, maybe you should make a phone call or send a text just to kind of test the waters. But there is the energy of someone who in general is missing someone here, right? This person looks at your photos. This person just misses you and wants to make new memories. I do feel like this could be the energy of someone that you previously, you know, were involved with. Maybe it didn't end on really any bad note. And if it did kind of end on a weird note, this person never really let you go. And I think for a lot of you, you know who this person is. Like, this is a person who is just always going to make it known. Whether you guys talk for 6 months, a year, 2 years, this person is going to be in your life no matter what. They're going to find a way to pop back up. You do have to set new boundaries. You have to set firm boundaries. Otherwise, this person could potentially ruin, which they don't give a damn about, but this person could potentially ruin the connection that is actually supposed to be meant for you at a specific time. I don't feel like, you know, the person that you are supposed to be with, for a lot of you, this new person is going to allow this, but the past person that is coming through is definitely a very, like I said, big-headed, huge ego, I don't give AF type of person. So there could be a little conflict in nah, shorty mine, nah, shorty mine. You know what I mean? Soulmate energy coming through. Okay, yes. So someone is coming to really sign that soul contract. Someone is coming in to show you that this is a partnership that is meant to be. Let me show you something different, something you've never seen before. Okay, an agreement, soul contract, soul connection. You are going to feel this. A lot of you could be also going through a separation with a soulmate. You have several soulmates in this world. I don't know why people continuously think that, like, oh, I only get one. No. You have several soulmates. Soulmates can come in the form of friends, family, and of course a lover. It's just a matter of you being able to decipher and have good discernment as to what connect is what. So when it comes to specifically this love connect, this intimate connection, you are going to know this is a person that you feel like, honestly, you know what, without a doubt, no question, there is no hesitation in thought. I know that this is the person for me, and it's going to feel very mutual, let alone it's going to be verbally expressed by this person as to how they feel when it comes down to not wanting you to ever leave their side. Okay, a lot of you are going to say, oh, but Kia, I haven't been in a relationship for X amount of years, ain't nobody in my, you know, my aura, I ain't got nothing going on, I ain't even conversing with nobody. Baby, do you want that? Because I feel like if you want love, it's coming, right? You set the intention, you let that shit ride out. A lot of you have a lot of self-doubt going on, making it as if you don't deserve that soul connection. You deserve it if you allow yourself to deserve it, right? You deserve it if you really feel that it's supposed to be something that you're supposed to have. So if you are someone, and you know, again, I'm an Aquarius, I'm not here to get on your ass, but I'm here to get on your ass because I'm here to tell you the truth. If you're someone who continuously is negative about the idea of someone coming into your life, even if it's at the most random of random times, you are blocking out the energy that could possibly be a great opportunity for you to actually meet your soulmate. So we can't blame it on the readings. We can't say, oh, no, if it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But it doesn't resonate on a level that's much higher as far as you just having this blocked off energy and not wanting anything to possibly go right, right? Like, if you want change, things will change. You're in full control as to how things go for you, especially during this time. I have religion coming through with rules and commandments. So a lot of you could be in a very traditional situation. Okay, some of you are definitely married. it does feel like, you know, even if the relationship as far as the marriage isn't something that is at fault, it does feel like there is a little bit of a distance. There's a little bit of a disconnect. You need somebody to really understand where you're coming from and how heavy a lot of the things that you could be working on feel, right? You need your partner to be able to help alleviate a lot of the pressure that you were going through as far as building your business, keeping the home together, just really keeping your mental together. You need that person to understand where you're coming from, because the distance is really keeping it like a mule, right? Like, it's making me nervous. So there is some sense of, you know, changing up the rules a little bit. I do feel like someone could have stepped out on a marriage. There is divorce coming through. So I do see a lot of you coming to terms with whether or not that finalized portion of that marriage has come to an end. A lot of you have been going through those ups and downs and roller coasters for a while. You know, there could have been a possible engagement taking place and you just found like, you know what, this person actually didn't change, and it's not the right time, let alone it's just not it as far as marrying this person. Okay, I do have outsider coming through, but following outsider I have resurrection. This is showing that a lot of you are in this space of being alone in this moment. I thought I heard something. Could be spirit talking to me, but a lot of you feel lonely, and this is because you have this major comeback. Okay, so again, just to go back to the beginning of this read, your journey is not their journey, okay? You are not supposed to force people to ride your wave. If it's supposed to be, then it will be. This isn't something that you guys have to make a project, right? This is just like live your life and have fun doing so. I feel like a lot of you are definitely getting ready to come back a lot harder than you've allowed yourself. So we're going to leave this energy here. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I might have a part 2. If you would like a personal reading, hit me up on my Instagram below, so that way we can go ahead and talk about the details of that. I only do video readings if you don't know, but this is just part 1 of the update because I have to get these other readings done. Make sure you're checking them out. Make sure you're tuning into what your moon and your rising sign is, your sun, rising, moon sign, so that way you can make sure you're balancing out all of the energy. But I will see you guys in my next read. It's been real. We out.